Fear is the ticket from your soul and your higher self. All your challenges, all your hardships, your heartbreak, that is being gifted to you as your ticket towards love and liberation. Hello everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about the wave of light that is pouring onto the earth right now and how to navigate it. Okay. This wave of light is, I believe, a reflection or an echo and parallel to that of the wave that was pouring onto the earth in the early 2000s. That creative sexual energy, very high frequency energy wave of light that was pouring onto the earth and being expressed through the music and the movies and technological advancements and everything like that. Very much like right now, this particular time on the earth. And if you were in any way in resonance or impacted with that wave in the early 2000s, chances are you resonate entirely with it now as well. As spiral time unfolds, we're experiencing synchronicities in alignment with different souls and connections and feelings, patterns, archetypal symbology. Everything is kind of on another roll right now. And let me tell you, I love when there's a high energy wave of light pouring onto the planet. It's incredible. It feels so good. But it's also quite challenging to handle and navigate at times because, these waves of light trigger Kundalini awakenings. And the energy flows up your spinal cord and it pierces your third eye. And then from that point, your third eye is open, you begin awakening from within, unlocking in your DNA what has always been there, but that you forgot was there. So you're remembering what you didn't before realize, and simultaneously going up and down your chakras. Your awareness is literally like waves up and down your chakras. So you'll be in your third eye and everything will be, it can be blissful, and you see the energy and the frequency of things and how everything's energy, and you realize more of the truth of what this reality is. And then, we'll go back down our chakras all the way to the root and back into our individuation. And we're kind of fluctuating up and down, not only our chakras, but the frequency scale. And it can be like a roller coaster. You're like, woo, it's, I was joking with somebody the other day. I said, New Earth should come with barf bags. You resonate with that, that joke. And it's not like New Earth is all of a sudden a brand new thing. I think this has been something that's been incrementally building up for probably decades. But man, nonetheless, we all know that, it's here, and it's difficult to, this is the spiritual awakening. This is the mass awakening. This is the collective mass spiritual awakening. And it's hard to navigate. It's challenging because, things that you thought you believed start disintegrating and you begin to see through the illusion. And that kind of puts you on a shaky foundation to begin with. And that's precisely why we fluctuate up and down our chakras, because we need to reintegrate, who we are while we're realizing more of the truth and realizing more of who we are. So, and it doesn't matter if this is the first time you've had a spiritual awakening or a Kundalini awakening, or if, you continue over time, which I believe we always will continue to have, varying degrees of dark nights of the soul and awakenings and everything like that. So, and that leads me to really what this message is. It's just simply about surrendering, letting go, and letting yourself ride the waves. Like, particularly, don't fight the negative emotions and sensations that arise, because part of awakening is healing. That's why you awaken, is to heal. And that means that, long hidden trauma and long hidden subconscious programs and conditioning, and, kind of the torch into the deep hidden caverns of your psyche is illuminating that darkness there. And it's not being illuminated for you to avoid it and distract yourself. It's being illuminated for you to sit down with it and breathe with it. And if it's manifesting as discomfort in different chakras, to put your awareness on that. There is nothing, the truth hurts. Like the truth, there's nothing more painful than the truth, right? Initially. But the truth will set you free. And that means being with it, even though it hurts so bad. It's the most courageous thing that you can do. And it's the most freeing thing that you can do. Because that's how you accept what your journey, what your story has been. And now, how do we proceed forward? What are the steps that I can now take by contrast of what that darkness is? By contrast, what is it that I truly desire? That's why I teach people to let fear guide you towards liberation and love. And some people can't understand that concept. But as above, so below, as within, so without. Black cannot be without white, and likewise. That means that built in by nature, by divine design, every problem is built in a solution. The day cannot be without the night, Fear cannot be without love. Fear is the ticket from your soul and your higher self. All your trauma, all your challenges, all your hardships, your heartbreak, that is being gifted to you as your ticket towards love and liberation. It's not easy, but nonetheless, this is true. And it's really about rising out of victim mentality. It's a process. It is a process that cracks you open initially. When you crack open, let all that hate, that fear, that judgment, that anger, that rage, that self-doubt and low self-esteem out, and begin to let love in. Things break down to break through. This is the natural divine order of the unfolding of life. Spiritually awakening and remembering the ancient wisdom, the divine wisdom, the sacred truth of nature, and being in alignment with it is such a process. And there's no need to be anywhere else than where you are. Seriously, even if that means that you feel lost, you feel afraid, you have discomfort, you're meant to be where you are. I mean, love yourself, because every moment you are a gift. In every moment, in all of your phases. If you feel like you can't be good for yourself, or if you're struggling, you're not good for other people, I'm here to tell you that you are a gift and a blessing at all times, and in all phases, and in every one of your cycles. It's divine. Your life, your journey, your process is divine. This is something I've struggled with greatly myself. My spiritual awakening process and journey has been so challenging, as is everyone's, and it's so important to remember to have unconditional love for ourselves, and compassion. And that allows us to be present right now and one with all of life, allowing life to flow through you and around you, being one with it, merging. We're all together here now. And that's challenging to remember, as we go up and down, our waves of awakening, and up and down our chakras and the frequential scale. And we're remembering things from the past. Like we're remembering things, spiritually awakening. You remember things that you never even remembered that happened, I mean, you remember things from when, you're a baby even, and up throughout your childhood. It's because more of your brain is being activated. It's awesome. It's so cool. I mean, I love it. Look, this is a very challenging time on Earth, in so many ways, in so many ways. But it doesn't have to be excruciatingly painful. I mean, we're here together. You are never alone. We ride these waves and we experience these challenges together. And when you embrace that mindset and have compassion for yourself, you run into other people and have encounters with people who are just as vulnerable And then you wind up building a community or connection, you know, and that ripples then, you know, if it's between two strangers, those two strangers are going to take that encounter to everywhere else, and it's a ripple effect. So when we have self-compassion and love, there's nothing but good that comes out of that, like nothing but good that comes out of that. And if you struggle with having self-compassion and love and you find yourself feeling, you know, doubt and shame or hate or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's okay too. That you can't reach self-love without having to experience that first or simultaneously. Like I said, minute by minute, we're going up and down, we're riding the waves, and it's like, oh, where's the barf bag, you know? So love yourself, allow yourself to ride the waves. Wherever you are is perfect. Wherever you are is where you're meant to be, and wherever you are is absolutely beautiful. I love you. Thank you.